Year 2 here at Memphis, expectations I set on myself and overall for the entire team has been set high. We have a bunch of guys returning from last year's teams, including my boy Marcus Carr, who's shaped up to be my true #1 receiver. And when it comes to our offensive line, we've gotten noticeably better, but not to the point where I feel like I can trust them 100% of the time. I still find myself bailing out of the pocket way sooner than I should. And even though I've established Marcus to be my #1 receiver, you cannot sleep on my dog, Khalif McCoy, who's looking to have a breakout season this year, and I'm all for it. Red zone action, down here on the 1-yard line, and at 240 pounds, I don't think there's a soul on this field who could stop me from getting into this end zone. We secured a touchdown. 2 tubs through the air, 1 on the ground. A great week 1 performance for us as a team. We're looking to dominate this season, and there's no better way to get it kicked off than a win in week 1. Back-to-back home games this week against a 1-1 Houston team, and when we're in that all-black, we're in straight kill mode. We got to walk out of here with a dub. Last season, myself alone, I rushed for nearly 900 yards, and I'm trying to do more through the air this season because some of the hits I take, even at my size, can be a little bit much on a week-to-week basis. Down here on the 35-yard line, an insane 3rd and 22 situation, but I'm not going to panic. I'm going to remain poised because I got great receivers like Khalif McCoy getting free against man coverage, picking up a touchdown. Now here with the ball back to kick off the second half, I'm going to connect with another one of my outstanding receivers here on 2nd and 10, DMACC. He's going to fall into the end zone. We take a 2-score lead. 1st and 10, faking the handoff, not knowing if I want to take off or sit in the pocket and be patient. I'm going to do a little bit of both, and when I actually do look up, I got Brandon Sims wide open up the field for the 51-yard bomb. 2nd and goal, empty gun formation, rolling out to my right, a name you probably won't hear much this season, George Palmer. He's running across the end zone wide open, just staring me down. I dump it off to him for the tub. We kick off conference play this season with a dub, nearly 300 yards passing yet again, and another 3-touchdown performance. Road game #1 of the season, we have a undefeated Rutgers team whose defense is actually looking pretty solid. To my offensive line, this defense is no problem. Great blocking up front. I drop back deep. I survey the field. I find my boy Brandon Sims open for the touchdown. We strike first. Down 1 score early in the 2nd quarter, dropping back on 1st and 10, and somehow they leave my dog Khalif wide open in the back of the end zone. We tie this game up. 2nd and 10, and for the first time today, I got heavy pressure in my face. I'm rolling out to my right, taking off, and before I step out of bounds, off 1 foot, delivering the dime of all dimes, picking up the touchdown, easily my most impressive play so far this season. Tie game here as we head into the 4th quarter, and I know I said you wouldn't hear his name much, but coming through in the clutch is my tight end, GP. We take the lead here. Another huge win, throwing for over 264 touchdowns. As a team, we're balling out, but individually, I'm playing some of the best football of my life. Coming into this week against UCLA on the road, ranked as the number 24 team in the country, this is when the heat starts to get turned up. We got to step up and ball. Last week, Marcus somewhat disappeared on me, but other guys stepped up, made big plays, so it was fine. But today, he's looking to set out to remind everyone why he's one of the better receivers in the nation. Low scoring, but tie game here late in the 2nd quarter, and with all the guys running goals, somebody's going to be open, and that guy just so happened to be my boy Chris Gibson. It's pretty amazing to see firsthand and play with a guy who's 6'6" at the tight end position. You can split him wide, put him in the slot. He can make plays no matter what. I just described my boy DMACC to a T. Down 4 points, less than 2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. We have to make our way into the end zone. I'm doing everything I possibly can to move the chains. 4th and 10, a do or die situation. Dropping back, surveying the field. Nobody's open. I'm going to launch this ball straight into coverage, and it's going to be picked off, and we take our first L of the season. Already down 1 score to UCF here early in the 1st quarter, but taking back-to-back L's is not an option. We got red zone action down here in about the 3 or 4 yard line, and one thing about it, that read option will never fail me. But UCF, they go down and respond immediately, but I'm all for a little back and forth game. 3rd and 11, I'm going to connect with my #1 receiver, Marcus Carr. We tie this game right back up. And once again, we find ourselves fighting an uphill battle here late in the 3rd quarter, down another score, but if we get the touchdown this time, a PAT will actually give us the lead. And after marching our way all the way up the field, using up pretty much the entire back end of the 3rd quarter to get into the red zone, 1st and goal, and rolling out to my right, and I'm gonna connect with my 3rd string tight end for the touchdown. 4th quarter action, now here with an opportunity to put this game away. I'm gonna connect with no other than the Marcus Carr for the touchdown. With just about 230 through the air, 3 touchdowns, and only 7 incompletions on the day, your boy LT played a really decent game. Kicking off our game this week against Temple with the power option going to the left. Great blocks from my guys outside. I'm picking up 23 yards on this play. And on the very next snap, I'm reading the safety over the top. The second he come towards the middle of the field, I got Marcus Carr up the numbers wide open. I put this ball straight into the end zone for an easy touchdown. Now here on 2nd and goal, my offense is doing a fantastic job blocking up front, giving me more than enough time to connect with Marcus Carr for the 2nd time just here in the 1st half. 1st and 10, faking the handoff to my running back, Vince Johnson. Nobody on the field is open whatsoever. whatsoever. Rolling out to my right, taking off. I'm picking up the first down and some. Late here in the third quarter, a crucial 4th and 2 situation. We could have kicked the field goal, but we won it all. Rolling out to my right, extending this play as much as I possibly can. I'm going to connect with my second string running back, David Fox. As expected, we secured a blowout win over Temple at the crib, and once again, another 3-touchdown performance. At this point, just call me Mr. Consistent. Trying to defend our top 25 ranking this week against USF, we kicked this one off with a huge 34-yard run. I peep on the outside. Marcus is one-on-one with this corner, and the second I see this safety come down the middle of the field and he don't drop to his side, I already know what time it is. A perfect dot to my number 1 guy in the end zone for a touchdown. If you ask me, being able to go off script is key to having an explosive offense, and there's nothing more off script than rolling out to my left, throwing up the field after Marcus bounces off his route, picking up 37. I don't know what it is. So far this season, down here in the red zone, I haven't taken off with the ball nearly as much as I did last season, but on 3rd and goal, I'm going to take this one in myself, bullying my way through a few defenders, picking up the touchdown. 2nd and goal, back here in the red zone, trying to extend our lead by 2 scores, rolling out to my right as far as I can run off my back foot, and what's supposed to be an interception turns into an insane catch by Khalif. Just under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. I could easily walk my way to pick up this first down, but instead, I'm going to put all my faith in my boy Brandon Sims, launching this one towards the end zone. He high points, it comes down with the catch. Let's go. Today, our defense stepped up and went crazy. Offensively, we balled out. 4 total touchdowns on the day, one of our better games we played so far this season. We got the number 6 ranked team in the country today at home. A win against these boys can make a major but positive impact on our team. Tie game here early in the second quarter, 1st and 10, faking a handoff. I got DMACC up the numbers with a step on the DB, hitting for the big 50-yard play. Crucial 4th and goal situation, and so far this game, DMACC has been making all of the plays. I don't think he's going to stop here in the red zone, delivering this dime to him, picking up the touchdown. With a 4-point lead, 10 seconds left here in the first half, I got my number 1 receiver, Marcus Carr, wide open up the field, and if he had elite speed, he could have took this one in for 6. 2nd and 2 towards the end of the third quarter. I'm in the gun. I'm going to drop back, and I'm going to connect with my cousin, Allen Thomas, for the big play to put us in the red zone. That 4th quarter mayhem has struck. Just over a minute left, down 4 points. We got to make our way into the end zone. I got to be poised and lead my guys to the promised land. We've made our way into the red zone. 1st and goal. Clock is running. I'm rolling out to my right, and I'm going to walk in for the easy touchdown for the upset against the number 6 team in the nation. I played a really solid game against one of the better teams in all of college football, but across the board as a team, we stepped up and we got the job done. It's a snowy one this week in Cincy, and this Bearcat defense is coming at me full speed. But when you have a receiver like Marcus on your side, you can do pretty much anything. He turns a little to a lot here on this play. Operating out of the gun on this one, dropping back as deep as I possibly can to give myself as much time as possible to read the field. I'm going to connect with George Palmer for the big 20-yard play. We got red zone action. The Bearcat defense is prepared for the pass, exactly what I want. Rolling out to my right, taking off around the edge, and with a QB spy on me, I still managed to dive in for the touchdown. Tie game here on 2nd and goal, back here in the red zone, and as always, that read option, cake. Easy walk in and take the lead right back. After a block punt for the 3rd time this game, we're back in the red zone. And here on this power option, I have no intentions on pitching the ball, picking up another tug. We dominated the first half of this game. This Bearcat offense and defense, though, came out the second half and went crazy. And oddly enough, we can't hang on. We finally started to climb the rankings again. On the road against a ranked opponent in conference play, we fall short. We just can't seem to play a complete game. A scoreless first quarter here against 3-6 Charlotte on the road, but remember, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. 2nd and goal, rolling out to my right. The safety and the DN is hot on my trail, but I'm delivering dots across my body to my boy MC4. A crazy 4th and 16, but I'm making every adjustment possible to make sure this play is a success. Dropping back damn near to the 50, I got my running back, Bench Johnson, wide open in the end zone for the easy touchdown. Empty gun look for me here on 1st and 10. I damn near thought this ref was a DB the way he got in the way, but I'm delivering a dime up the seams of my boy B. Sims, picking up a huge play. 10 seconds left in the third quarter, 2nd and goal. Fantastic protection from my guys up front, breaking the pocket a little early. Me and my boy B. Sims continue to thrive. Our connection is insane this game. We pick up another touchdown. Even though this was a game we're supposed to win, me and the guys stepped in. We balled out today. A great way to bounce back from that terrible L we took last week. Lamar Jackson University, aka Louisville University, ranked number 9 in the country, currently at 8-2, just like us, and they came to play this week. Both sides of the ball are pretty dominant. We got to come to play. Here towards the end of the first quarter, a crucial 3rd and 10 situation. They're definitely prepared for the pass with 2 high safeties, but the connection between me and Brandon Sims continues to grow and thrive week to week. Empty gun look here on 1st and 10, rolling out to my left, plenty of green in front of me. I'm thinking about taking off, but I see Marcus Carr got a step on the defender, off 1 foot, 63-yard bomb delivered to my my main man. Picking up where that play left off, down here on the 15, rolling out to my right, and to complete this drive to my boy off 1 foot yet again, Marcus Carr picking up the tutty. Our defense is doing a fantastic job holding Louisville's powerful offense to 0. We got to capitalize. Dropping back, hanging back deep in the pocket with nothing but time and patience. I got that boy MC4 wide open for the 51-yard bomb. Hands down our most dominant performance of the season thus far. 321 through the air, 2 touchdowns, but our defense completely shut those boys out. Great game from the guys. We're back ranked within the top 20 this week in conference play against the number 17 ranked team in the nation, 9-2 SMU. The connection I've been able to develop and establish with all of my receivers on this offense has been crazy. I know I can count on pretty much any guy within this offense to make a big play. First and goal here towards the end of the second quarter, in the gun, taking off to my left, going in untouched to pick up the touchdown, and we take the lead. We got fourth quarter action, 1st and 10, trying to get back into the end zone. SMU has been a step ahead, but today I refuse to crumble, and so does my teammates. We came here to play. So far throughout the season, every time we start to climb the rankings or play against a top tier opponent, whether it's conference play or just a ranked opponent period, we always crumble or fold. But today we're gonna step up. We will not let our shortcomings define our season. Just over 2.5 minutes left, empty gun look, I get the snap, taking out to my left, throwing the ball back to my right. I connect with my tight end DMACC to pick up the touchdown. We now hold a 2-possession lead. Today we've done something we failed to do all season, and that's dominate an opponent who on paper is a much better team. We stepped up and went crazy, but individually I have my best game of my college career. If you would have told me in the beginning of this season that we would be playing Bama in a bowl game, I'd call cap. But connecting with Khalif McCoy for a 50-plus yard bomb to start this game off, that's how you do it. Midway through the first quarter, we love this empty gun look. And the second I see this safety bite down on B. Sims, I got Marcus Carr over the top, wide open. We strike first for the touchdown. Now here towards the end of the second quarter, fantastic protection up front from my line, dropping back deep, rolling to my right, putting everything I got into this throw. I got my glorious tight end DMACC wide open, putting us in the red zone. Now here on 1st and 10, taking the snap, and like I said, any and everybody on this team is reliable. When was the last time you heard the name Chad Morgan? The second string fullback steps up, makes a huge play. Went into the half with this game tied at 14. But by the end of the fourth quarter, Bama's came out and done what they do best and straight up dominate. I'm not going to stop fighting to the last whistle, but this game's been over. Comparing my passing stats from my freshman season to my sophomore year, I've stepped up and balled out across the board, throwing a few more picks, but overall, my performance this season got the job done. Now, of course, my numbers through the air has increased, but my numbers on the ground took a hit. But overall, I think I'm one of the more balanced quarterbacks in all of college football.